But that's amazing. No, that's something that we don't think about a lot, is like, instead of just looking at the world, why don't you clean the weapon that you're looking at the world with?
You got it. Because people, think of it this way, Theo, people don't experience life. They experience the life they focus on.
Right.
So right now, if you're happy, you are deleting all the things you could be pissed off about or frustrated or worried about in the world. Yeah. If you're unhappy, you're deleting all the things that are great in your life.
Wow.
And our brains delete and they distort and they generalize. So if you don't direct it, you get whatever shows up. What's wrong is always available. What's wrong in the world, it's always available. What's right is also available. It's just which one you pick. And it isn't about positive thinking, because I've never been into positive thinking. People think that's what I do. It's not. I believe in intelligence. And so when you're in a lousy state of mind, you treat people poorly, you don't perform at the highest level, you're not happy. Yeah. When you're in a great state of mind, you treat people better, perform at a different place. And it's one of the reasons the humor is so valuable. Yeah. It changes people's state. And then, all of a sudden they're in a different place. They respond in a different place when they're laughing than when they're pissed off.
Yeah.
So why not train yourself to do that? You've trained yourself to find what's entertaining or funny in just about anything. It's what makes you as good as you are in that area. You have developed patterns of how to do it. You may not even be conscious of them all.
And this goes right into something I was thinking about, since it's like the new year, and Happy New Year to you.
Thank you.
And yeah, because people so often say like New Year's resolution, or they're like, but that doesn't really, that's kind of like a one and done. It feels almost outdated, that idea. But how do you I guess, and you just kind of answered, I guess, like how we change our perspective. So we change our attitude, that's really what you need to have a new experience.
Yeah, there's 3 decisions you're making every moment you're alive. Your audience can test this out. The first one is, what are you going to focus on? Now, when I say you make these decisions, Theo, I don't mean you're making them all consciously, right? So whatever you focus on, that's what you feel. If you're supposed to meet your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whoever at 7 o'clock, you get there at 7, they're not there. Some people are pissed off. Some people are worried. It's the same event. If it's 7:30 and they're not there, they've not called, they've not texted. Now what are you feeling? Some people go, I'm really pissed off. I'm really worried.
I'm really single.
I'm really single. It's 8:30, you haven't showed up. I'm full. I didn't wait for the bastard. But the point is, whether you're angry or whether you're worried had nothing to do with the event. It's the habits of your mind. The person who's worried thinks, maybe they're in a car accident. The person's pissed off, they did it again. So the first decision you make is, what are you going to focus on? And most people have patterns of focus. So there's 3 I'll give you, your audience can test out. Do you tend to focus more on what you have or what's missing?
What's missing?
Yeah. Do you tend to focus more on what you can control or what you can't control?
Probably what I can control, but it's out of desperation, because I feel like I have to control everything.
Well, that's not a bad thing. You can't control everything, right? It's an illusion, but you can influence so much. You can control everything in you.
Okay.
And then the third one, do you tend to focus more on the past, the present, or the future?
The past.
Yeah. So those 3 patterns, if you do all 3 of them, if you constantly look at what's missing, it's hard to ever stay fulfilled or happy.
Yeah.
So you have to always do something to try to make yourself happy, because you're always noticing what's missing. That's just where your focus goes. There's always something missing. There's always something that's not missing. There's always something beautiful. If you focus on what you have, you're going to be more fulfilled. Second one, if you focus on what you can control, what you do, it's why you have your own business. It's why who you are. But a lot of people focus on what they can't control. It's overwhelming. They're stressed out. They think of all those things. So if you constantly focus on what's missing, you can't control, and the past, which you can't change, what that makes is either angry or sad or frustrated or depressed.
Yeah, instead of just being like, I want to have this New Year's resolution, another rule for myself, I need to change the ruler.
That's good.
Right?
You got it.
It's like that's what I need to change. But a lot of people, times we don't even see that we're the ruler.
Yeah. That's a great metaphor. Like if you wanted to go do I don't know if you're into racing at all, but like a Le Mans, a 24-hour race, or a Baja 1000, you could have an amazing car, Ferrari, it's not going to last. You have to re-engineer that car to be able to take on the desert, or drive for 24 hours, or go to the ones that are in the desert there where they have a pipe so that when you go down, it still can get the air to the combustion of the engine.
Yeah.
We have to re-engineer ourselves so the times we're in.